Everyone, welcome to the latest pick a card reading here today. Pickapile.com, aceofchalices.net. Okay, so today's reading, we have three different piles here. Pause the video now and choose a pile for your reading. All right, it's going to be, what is your current situation? We're going to do a reading just like my signs readings for the month, but it's going to be for no sign. It's your pile. So this reading may be more detailed, and it's going to be broken into two parts. One is the general reading where we do the Celtic cross and see some questions that may be there on the board. And then the next thing is going to be you and your current person's energy toward each other, right? So let's get into it. See you there. Hi, pile one. This is going to be your reading here for the month, or it's timeless really, but your current situation reading, okay? So here we go. Let's see, what's pile one up to? What is their energy right now? That always happens with this. Took the phone cover off and just keeps slipping around. Pile one. There's a lot of honking going on outside. Someone's really upset. Someone's really angry. Let's see. Or it could just be a serious message here for you today. Yeah, I'm seeing that you may have had a disagreement here with one to two people. You had to make a choice here in love, maybe. Here's going on. You had to make a choice here in love, and someone is not happy about this. They may be talking to you. This could have happened in a public place here. I'm seeing you could have turned down a water or a fire sign here. Earth for some of you. Okay, I see that you may have turned down an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. For a fire sign, you yourself may be water. Okay, forget about signs for the moment. The main thing here is you had a decision. And you felt very conflicted between your head and your heart about what is the better choice for you, practically. So you tried to be objective as much as you can. As much as you could, you wanted to stay objective. You didn't want to make an emotional decision, but for an emotional matter, as a matter of fact. So this person could be younger than you that you rejected here. I see that you may have rejected someone because they could be after your money, or there's a questionable situation about their finances, or you feel that this person is hiding details about their work, okay? They could be hiding details about their work or their own relationship. Maybe you feel like you couldn't really trust this person in the arena of love, so you rejected them in that way. And this person may be stirring up drama. They may be talking your name right now in some fashion. You took the high road here. You didn't tell them anything distasteful, but you told them no in the best way that you could. And this person had a dramatic response to it, right? And I see that this person could be trying to... You could have like a background, like maybe you share a workspace with this person. It's like some unavoidable contact here. So it could be like a coworker. So let's say you rejected this coworker, right? And maybe they're trying to influence some others against you. Could be that. I'm seeing that kind of a story here. All right. What's coming for you though is a positive time. You're going to have a positive time here with the person that you are going towards here, or in your life in general. I see that we're getting a lot of good karma for the things you've done a long time ago, right? Years ago. Things you've done 2 to 7 years ago are coming back now, and you're feeling like a lot of blessings at this time. This recent issue, this recent situation may have had you in a dilemma, in a very stuck energy, but I'm seeing some of it is coming loose here, and you're feeling very vibrant, lively, confident, strong. You feel stable in the person you've become, right? How others are seeing you right now is maybe this coworker of yours may have something to do with it. Maybe some people are feeling like, oh my God, what is he doing? What is she doing? They feel very, they feel like you must be having a very rough time now. I'm seeing it doesn't really affect you that much. The decision and dilemma affected you more. But now that the situation is over, it's kind of like you feel more clarity about your life and situation here. It's not really that bad for you, but some people are feeling like, oh, there's so much drama or there's so much going wrong with you right now. It's really just people's opinion on the superficial situation, right? No one really knows that you're actually getting more money than you used to get. No one really knows that so many different blockages have been defeated in your life, right? No one knows behind the scenes you're actually a more well-rounded and happier person than you've ever been before. You see the days with optimism now. No one knows that that's what's going on the inside. From the outside, they're just saying maybe this person has shouted at you and made a scene about it, and people are like spreading that rumor like wildfire. Like, oh my God, they're trouble, blah blah. All right, so your hopes and fears here are your emotions. Maybe you're a little upset. Maybe this person got the best of you in some way or another. You feel very manipulated by the other person, or you feel that you need to stay away from people right now. You feel like you need to process some level of grief, or you feel like you need to keep secrets now or something. Like you don't know who you can tell, who you can talk to. Maybe you used to feel like you could talk to this person, but they turned out to be very manipulative. Okay, and the outcome here, I'm seeing you are leaving that kind of decision making behind. Sorry, my knee is a little itchy right there for some reason. You are leaving behind an old way that you make decisions. Perhaps you make decisions from a very emotional space, or in some kind of loyalty or solidarity to the person you used to be. For example, like you're trying to elevate yourself, but let's say, for instance, you still keep a lot of methods, right, that you've used over the years, and you have like some kind of loyalty complex to and comfort in how you always did things. Oh, it's how I always done things, that's why I do it. You're bringing that loyalty along with you, but the truth is it's kind of baggage for you. I think you're starting to realize that your old methods and strategies are baggage also. It's not just that, oh, I have to leave negative people behind. It's also, I have to optimize my strategy. Otherwise, you will find yourself dragging yourself down. And it'll take that toll. When you look in the mirror and you see that the result isn't there, you're going to have no one to blame but you. And you feel that your emotions, in some way or another, are responsible for keeping you down. For example, it's like running a marathon with an anchor tied to your ankle, right? And you've changed the anchor to now, okay, just the rolling ball. But then now it's like, okay, look, I have this iron ball on my leg. It's still annoying. We can do without the ball and chain, okay? So I feel like you're finally taking the chain off. You're getting your sneakers on. You're going, right? And you're going toward a future where you're not weighed down by the past or past emotions, past pleasures, okay? You're figuring out how to make a way to become brand new. And it's not just leaving your old partner for a new one. It takes a lot more strategy than maybe you have once thought. Okay, let's see if there's a person on your mind the most. Let's see your energy to them, their energy to you. Pile 1, all right? Pile 1 to them to pile 1. You could be thinking about how things did fall apart there, but you're designing your new strategy almost instantly right away about how you're going to acquire your own wealth, how you yourself are going to move on with things. This person over there on the other side is still thinking about what they had with you, but they're trying to move to their other options now. They feel very confused. They really looked forward to a future with you, but you found them a burden in most ways. Logically speaking, you found them burdensome. You're counting your blessings and you're moving on here. I feel like you're going to emerge in a new level of yourself. You're learning how to keep what you have and not risk it, right? And this person is feeling like they still kind of love you in some way. This is a person you know from some kind of a team setting here. And they're going towards their other options because they're confused. The other options are not quite you. They're not like really even interested in those people, but those people are around, so they're going towards those people. And that's just how it's going. You're both going to end up better off than with each other. This is the outcome for both of you guys. The Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles resembles individuality, success, solopreneurship. It also exemplifies like artistry, artistic nature, you being able to express yourself and get paid for it. People look up to you as some kind of either an entrepreneur, or they look at you as a leader in general. You're someone that knows so much about how to carry yourself that it qualifies you to help others, right? And people get that air from you. All right, pile one, I love you guys. I'll see you later, right? Bye. Pile two, this is going to be your reading here for your current situation. Let's get into it right away. Pile two. What's going on with my pile two? I feel like you are experiencing a great deal of pride over a long hard road here. I see that this was a road that had many sleepless nights. It is something you once dreamed for, but it's very difficult to go through each and every day. You feel like there's so much more to do. Always you feel like there's so much more to do here. This is a professional endeavor I'm seeing for the most of you. And for some of you, it could be a relationship or partnership that you've manifested over the years. And it's something that's very healing towards you, but it's also something very demanding. So for some of you, it's your marriage. And for some of you, it could be your career, okay? You've dreamed of this for many, many nights. And now the moment has come. It is showtime. And it's taking all you got. You feel good being there. And you're very happy looking back on everything and how it turned out. I think that you're pondering the dream itself. I feel like you feel very accomplished. You feel very happy that, oh, this is how it's going down. I never imagined it would be like this. And you're stepping up to the plate. Every day you're showing up and showing out and getting things done here. And every day you just can't wait to go home and relax. I feel like you're doing a good amount of relaxing lately. But it is very stressful and very much so filled with its own challenge, right? How people may be seeing you on the outside, you could have talked about this a little bit, and they may be getting the vibe that you feel a little shortchanged in some way. Maybe shortchanged, emotional about it. Perhaps you could have complained to some people around you about the situation or about all the investment that you've been making. Maybe you talked about some things you need to do during the day, and you expressed it from a stance of sorrow. Perhaps they picked it up as depression or regret. It's not that you don't regret this. It's just your stress level is peaking, and you may have said something negative about it, but some people around you that you said it to may be feeling like, oh, do they regret their decision? Like, some people are worried about you. Maybe you are sad, right? Or you regret something. I'm seeing that that's not the case, okay? I'm seeing you're fine with things. It's just you were being honest in your description about the stress level, and some people are like, oh gosh, you must have it rough, right? Some people around you feel like you're going through a rough time. Your hopes are rested in your own ability and your confidence, and there's someone also around you that you look up to that gives you a lot of strength. You don't feel alone in this. So because of that, you are taking on those characteristics as well. You're getting bold, you're getting strong, and you're feeling very hopeful for the future. You feel like everything is more manageable. You feel like a stronger person for having gone through everything. In the outcome here, I'm seeing you're going to have a decision to make. You're going to have a choice, and you're going to go towards something that is more balanced. You're gonna find a way. Maybe all of this experience was to help you get ready to make different decisions in your life and calculate what are better for you in the future. This whole endeavor has matured you in a way where you know better what you want to tolerate in your life and what you will not tolerate in your life. Okay? Okay. So all in all, the situation that you've dreamed for, that you're living is your reality now, has made you more capable of making decisions. It has made you better at managing your stress. It has made you understand that dreams come true, but they come at a price. And if you're willing to pay the price, then you have it. It's that simple and straightforward, and you're experiencing that right now. That page of your destiny is going on. All right? Am I making sense? All right. So you and the person most on your mind. That always happens, because it doesn't have a cover. It's more flat. Like the phone is more flat, so it's just falling every time I spank the desk and everything, the table. The countertop, I should say. It's not a desk, right? Pile 2 to the person to pile 2. We're gonna get that, don't worry. One second. There could have been a little bit of a fight here that you have gone through with your partner. You could have been very irrational or erratic the way you described something or you put it over, and you just weren't in the best state when you had an argument recently. You and your partner maybe you've said some bad words to each other, or it may have gotten out of hand, but I feel like you two are going to make up very soon. This is plaguing your partner's mind space. They're feeling very sad about this fight. They wish that you would express to them in greater detail what is going on with you, but I feel like you're just shutting people out you're shutting them out because you're just not ready to talk about something here. In the outcome here, I'm seeing you two are going to have to conversate about this. You're both very confused about continuing on this path or taking it to the next level. There's a lot to discuss, but you both are feeling very emotional at this point in time, and you feel like you don't know what to say, so you're going in circles when you're talking to them, and that's really bothering them. So they're going to wait until you come back around, and I believe they feel that you owe them an apology. So they're waiting for you to apologize about something, I guess. In the outcome here, I'm seeing you two may go shopping. I don't know, something about it being like you're gonna go shopping and cheer up. Something like that, I think is going to get you guys back on the same page. All right, Pal 2, I love you guys. I'll see you later. Bye. Hi there, Pal 3. This is going to be a reading here for your current situation. Let's get into it and see your cards, all right? Pile 3. Pile 3. What's going on with my pile 3? You're overall having a great time here. A great time. You could be a Leo, some of you, Virgo, Gemini, Aries. Okay, so what are you doing here is you are having a great time despite what some people may think here. I feel like you're a very beacon of high energy and happiness everywhere you go. Your friends really love you at this time. People you're close to are getting along with you. You could have recently shut down some haters. Maybe some people had something negative to say, but you had some kind of comeback for them, and they weren't smiling for long when they were talking trash about you or something. I feel like you shut down some haters, a group of haters even. Okay, The main thing I'm seeing here is you're starting to heal yourself. You're starting to speak up for something you really wanted. And it's generating this energy of you coming back into tune with your childhood. I'm saying childhood for some of you. You may be having a child also, some of you. Um, it's happening because you're turning the tide. You've recently realized that you have acquired enough knowledge to get something done. So you're not going to you're not going to cycle around dreaming about it. I feel like you've turned your attention into the actions you need to take. And I feel like you're looking at past mistakes to make the perfect system here. You're feeling very lucky. In your communications, you're coming off very astute. People are really admiring your intelligence at this time. And they also feel that you're very generous at this time. You seem to be putting together, the perfect recipe for a reputation, right? How people are seeing you is that you're in love or on the verge of falling in love. People find you very affectionate and like people of the same sex also, meaning like people who are close to you are finding you very loving. People who are, eligible bachelors for your attention and affection, I feel like they're also looking at you as a very loving individual, someone who's very balanced, someone who knows how to take chances and show who you are. The people you're close to feel like they really know you, and that's making them feel like they really love you, right? That they see who you are, good and the bad things, and they feel like you belong together. Whoever you're with feels like you belong in their life. They feel like they see the real you, and they judge you positively. Okay? Your hopes and fears here are being let down, being heartbroken. You're on an emotional high right now. Like everything in life is going right for you right now, and people can see it. But you're slightly concerned. Okay, like no moment lasts forever. Everything that goes up comes down, right? So they're thinking, when's the next time my heart is gonna break? Like you're just wondering, like it's around the corner, but you wonder, right? And in the outcome here, I'm seeing you're designing a new wish, a new dream, a new goalpost, a new path. I see you have two ideas you want to pursue. One seems to be more, I don't want to say fulfilling than the other. Both ideas are good to you, right? But you feel one idea will be more prosperous. So you're going to spend more time entertaining one than the other idea. These could also be options. If some of you are not yet committed, you could be thinking which one is a better fit for your family. Like you want to create a family, so you want to know which person, which guy or girl is better suited for the job. You're thinking of your child rearing. You're really taking into account who will be a good mom, who will be a good dad to your kid. You want to cover all your bases and you don't want to make an emotional blunder. Okay, if there's a person on your mind, pile 3, let's see your energy towards them, their energy towards you. Okay. Pile 3. Excuse me. Okay, so. Okay. There is someone here I feel like you were seeing. Maybe you're getting connected with this person, but it could be a third party situation. They could have a partner here or something. So you feel very taken aback by that and you don't want to keep pursuing this because you feel like it diminishes your success rate with this person. You don't want to take them away from the partner. It's a really annoying factor here. So you may be leaving this alone. You feel in your own right that you didn't know this. You found this out after you got to know this person. So that's why it was a little shocking to you. But I feel like you're going to get right back on the horse and look for someone else to be with here. I feel like this person could be from a distant land, or they could be going to a distant land, or they are in the process of divorce, but they're not exactly divorced yet. I feel like you may have met this person online. And now you're going to be acting a little defensive towards them because you recently had a new glow up, a new success, and you don't want to waste it chasing ghosts. You feel like, okay, if it's complicated right now between you and your person, whatever, that's too complicated for me. You're taking yourself out of that situation and you're putting yourself back on the market. And I'm seeing you're going to have more success with that. You're going to approach it in a very cold and calculated way. Not to say you're going to be a cold fish, but I'm saying it in a way you're going to be strategic and rigid about pertinent signs. Like, you're going to vet your dates better, right? You're going to vet your dates better, and you're not going to let things get to an unfair level. You feel this person was very unfair with you because they had so many different opportunities to tell you that they're still married, but I guess they didn't because they wanted to control all the chips on the board, all the pieces on the board. And that's too much drama for you. So you took yourself out. You know that you're successful. You know that it's just a matter of time before you meet someone else. You're at this moment, you're feeling like royalty. So you're not going to reduce yourself to simping for this person, I guess. If that's the way to say it for this. You feel like this person was a little manipulative. It turned out towards the end that they were very manipulative over the narrative. Well, I mean, in dating, like, who isn't? But the point is that they were divisive. They were trying to avoid you finding that out. And that's a bad look, right? So I see that that's the reading here for you guys. I see you're moving on. I see you getting with someone else. I feel like you're sticking to online, though, to see what you can find out online. That feels like your method of choice here. All right. I love you, Pal 3. See you guys later. Take care.